give us some of your time to do this interview. This is our final project to interview foreigner. So what is your name?
My name is Katie.
My name is Cikara. And
My name is Nadya.
My name is Asel. Nice to meet you all.
nice to meet you too. Now we are going to ask you some several questions, just common questions. So we want to start this interview. The first one. Where you come from?
I'm from America, from Chicago.
How long have you been here?
Since January, so almost a year.
Almost.
And what do you think about the Indonesian people?
I love the Indonesian people. The Indonesian people are incredible because you are so friendly and you're always smiling. And you're very hospitable, like welcoming. So I love Indonesians.
Do American people doesn't do that?
Some do, like I do. But some of them, like Americans, are very independent or individualistic. Where here in Indonesia, you're very collective. And so they're like, oh, I'm just minding my own business. Where here, you're like, oh, like, let's be friends. But some people are like, oh, let's be friends. Or some are like, no, I have to do my business.
So where did you hear about Indonesia? Is there information from your friends?
I Googled it.
So what did you find? In Google about Indonesia?
So I found like a lot about the history of Indonesia. And it's like how you were first settled by the Dutch. That wasn't your first one, right? You were first settled by, what was it? Like Hindus, right?
Yes.
Hindu. Oh yeah. And then Buddhism.
Yes.
And then the Dutch colony came.
Yeah.
And then Islam came.
Yes.
That's how I learned it on Google. They were like Dutch, and then
And then you go.
and then I came. No. What else did I learn? I learned a lot about like the culture here and like that you were very friendly, and I read a lot about Javanese culture too. Like I feel like online, Javanese culture is the most talked about.
Scary.
And then Bali. Yeah.
That what you found on Google in Google. Have you searched about Jogja? Just special about Jogja?
No.
So they just go off plane and go here.
Yep.
What is the first thing that you notice is the different thing about Indonesia and America? What is the first thing that you notice when you come here?
That it was hot.
So hot.
So very hot.
And about Jogja, what do you love from Jogja?
I like the different like people. There's so many people from all around Indonesia. It's not just like the Jogjanese people, but there's like people from Kalimantan, people from East and West Java and Sumatra, like all over Indonesia in one little city. And I think that's really, really fascinating because there's so many cultures in one place. And then I like the food. My favorite is ayam geprek.
Ayam geprek. I don't like ayam geprek.
You don't like
Yeah, because I don't like chicken.
You don't like chicken?
Really?
Yes. You're the first Indonesian I've met that doesn't like chicken.
Wow. How many chili that you put in your geprek, chicken geprek?
Two.
Two. Just two. Oh my god, just two.
Yes.
Why? Is it so spicy?
Two is so spicy.
I don't like spicy food.
You don't like spicy? Are you even Indonesian?
ever tried gudeg?
Yes. I think it's really sweet.
Yeah.
And it's all
Yes.
nice.
So, I don't like it for eating a meal. Maybe for a small snack, that's okay. For a meal, that's like a lot of sweetness for me.
Yes, because Japanese people love sweet.
Yeah.
There's a lot of sweet food in Jogja.
Hmm.
About the culture that beside the Jogja people are so friendly.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of maybe just not the thing that you like. Maybe you have dislike in this Jogja. What kind of dislike that you dislike in Jogja?
The traffic.
Yeah,
The
traffic.
traffic for sure. Durian.
You don't like durian?
I like durian.
I
It's
just
not
tried
about
it.
Jogja. It's about
Okay.
durian. You hate Jogja because of you hate durian. What's wrong with you?
Durian's in Jogja and I don't like durian.
Is there any durian in America?
No.
Can you explain us why?
Why I don't like durian? I don't like the flavor or the texture. So I'm what we call a texture person. So when we eat the food and if it feels funny on our tongue, like, I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
So for me, durian is a weird texture, and so I'm like, oh, I don't like this. I also didn't like jackfruit because that's a similar texture. Like, oh, no. Yeah.
And what is your most favorite vacation? No, like
Tourism.
tourism
Place.
place.
In Jogja, the beach. Is that like a tourist place in Jogja or no? Is that even in Jogja? That's in Jogja province, yeah. All the beaches are in Jogja province. Maybe, I don't know, I don't go to a lot of touristy places. I like the zoo. Give me around. I've gone there a few times and I've been to Malioboro, but it's so crowded there, so I didn't enjoy it as much. Yeah.
So, what is the funny thing that ever happened to you in Jogja?
Like, okay. Some people might not think it's funny, but I think it is funny now.
Okay, really.
Okay, so my second week in Indonesia, I was going to go to karaoke with my friends. And they were going to take me on their motorbike. And I get on the back of my friend's motorbike and I'm like, your bike feels different than all my other friends. Like, why does this feel funny? And then he starts driving really fast and I fall off the motorbike. And I hit my face on the ground and I start bleeding everywhere. But, like, I thought it was hilarious. like, who falls off the back of a motorbike? Like, pretend this is the motorbike. I don't know how. Do you have a pen? Okay, so this is the motorbike, and this is my friend, and this is me. And he goes, whoop, but I go, whoop. Who falls off a bike like that?
Did your friend notice that you are fall from this bike?
When his other friends were like, boys, come back, she fell. So then I had to go to the doctors, and they were like, oh, you're okay. Okay, good. Bye. Yeah.
It's so funny. Any other funny thing that maybe they happened here that make you feel funny?
A habit here?
Yes.
So I laugh at this a lot. It's not bad. I've just always wondered it. But whenever I go into a bathroom, after an Indonesian has used the bathroom is wet. But I never understand why it's wet. Because there's like water everywhere. And I'm like, why is there water everywhere? The toilet's here. Not up here. So it's very funny to me. Like, how did that happen? So do you know why that happens?
Because of our culture, maybe.
What do you do? When you use the toilet, how do you use it?
But you splash everywhere.
You just splash it everywhere?
Do you mean the toilet or also the bathroom?
The bathroom. Yeah.
For me, I tend to splash water for. I love playing with water. Like that's my habit in my bathroom, and my parents always ask me why you always splashing water everywhere. But I just said I love to do that. Like
That's awesome. Okay. Why do you do it? Or does your bathroom stay dry?
I use the, gayung.
The bucket?
yes, okay.
And then the water is splashing.
Oh, so it's everywhere. Okay.
You can use the Scott toilet.
Yeah.
You can?
Yeah.
For the first time?
I've done it many times.
No, for the first time you try?
In Indonesia?
Yes.
Oh no, I used it when I was in Uganda.
You have been to Uganda. What are you doing there?
I was building a house with some friends from my church. And we were helping at an orphanage. So we used the squatty potties. Or we squatted. But the toilets here, when you squat, they are much nicer than in Uganda. Because in Uganda, it was just a hole in the ground. It didn't have any of the nice tile around it. So here it is better.
So we have to sit talking, not only me, but they are talking.
Okay.
Question.
Enggak ada sesuatu.
We didn't speak Indonesia.
We use Indonesian.
We can speak Indonesia sedikit. Sedikit.
Can you?
Apa?
Can you speak Indonesian?
Bisa. Maybe later you can speak bahasa Indonesia because you spend time so long.
Maybe we can try it in a little bit.
So you can speak bahasa?
Not very well. I'm not fluent yet, but I can speak it enough to get around.
How you order food?
I swear. No. In bahasa?
Yes.
Halo.
Halo.
Saya mau satu ayam dan satu nasi putih dengan
Cabai banyak.
dengan cabai dan minuman. Minuman. I forgot the word. Minuman es jeruk. Atau jus mangga.
Jus mangga.
That's how I would order food. I'm better at calling taxis.
And what do you like? What is your most favorite food besides ayam geprek and Indonesian food?
Sate ayam.
Sate ayam.
You don't have sapai.
We don't have sate ayam. I like nasi more than lontong. Why? Because I just do.
Do you know kupak?
What?
Kupak.
What is that?
Like lontong.
But
it's square.
Oh yeah, I've never heard of that.
so you won't like kupat also.
Probably not. It's not that I don't like lontong or lontong, but I prefer nasi. So I will eat it if someone was like, "Oh, here, have this." But if I order, I will order nasi. So,
When you will be back?
very soon. December 19th. This is crazy.
I miss you.
I will miss you too. I will miss Indonesia.
Sayang geprek.
I miss ayam geprek and nasi and all ayam.
And what's the difference between Indonesian people and Americans?
Let's see. Indonesians are usually shorter. Yes, it's okay because I'm short too, so I blend in well. I have had Indonesians say, "Are you really a bule? You're so short." Thank you. What else? Our skin is different.
Yeah.
Our nose is just.
Yes.
What else? I think our mindsets are different. Like the way I was saying before, like Americans are individualistic and then Indonesians are collective. Like they like to be around people and they're very family oriented. So they value family and harmony, where Americans don't as much.
Can you explain to us why don't you like the traffic here? Yes.
Because it's so much it's so slow. So for me in America, if I am driving down the road, I can just go really fast. Because of where I'm from, there's not a lot of people on the roads. But here in Georgia, it's like car, motorbikes. So you're like, well, I'm just gonna sit here until I can get out. So it's just a very different way of driving here. But it's like organized though. It doesn't look organized, but it's organized. And it's amazing. Like, how are there not more car accidents? I never see them, and I'm amazed. Because in America, I see them all the time. But here, I'm like, what? Everyone's just driving. They're all like saying, this is cool.
Oh yeah.
We are forbidden to speak bahasa.
I'm sorry. What are you doing? What do you do for a living? What do you do for a living?
I don't really have a living. In America, I'm a nanny.
A nanny.
And I watch children.
Do you like nanny? What nanny? Do you know that show?
Nanny McPhee?
Yes. Nanny McPhee.
The movie Nanny McPhee?
Yeah.
Yes. When I was a nanny, the kids would call me Nanny McKatie. Because we watched that movie together. And they're like, oh, you're our Nanny McKatie. So for my living, I watch children.
Is it hard to be a nanny?
Why did you choose to be a nanny?
So my mom, she owned a daycare. And so I grew up around children all the time. And I loved being around children. So then I started to babysit them off and on throughout the year or like after school. And I really, really enjoyed babysitting. And so then I was like, I could make a good nanny. So then I applied for a few nannying jobs and I loved it. So I have been nannying since I was 15 until this year. This is the first year I've never nannied. And then to answer your question, sometimes it's really hard, but sometimes it's easy. So for me, it's hard when the children are like, "You're not my mom. Why are you telling me what to do?" Because your mom told me to tell you what to do. This is my job. Or they're like, "You can't cook like my mom does. You're a terrible cook." I'm like, I know. So sometimes children, they say innocent things, but they can hurt. This is hard. But then sometimes it's easy just because you're hanging out with the kids and you're like playing games with them. You're like, "Oh yeah, you want to play rock, paper, scissors? Okay." So it depends on the kid and the day, but overall, it's a good job.
Do you have some suggestion to make Jogja better?
To make Jogja better? Oh, I've never thought of that.
You can choose the suggestion based on your dislike.
Make the stoplight shorter.
What?
The stoplights, lampu merah. Make them shorter. Because it's like 50 seconds? It's so long to wait. And use lines. Lines. Cute. I don't know how to say it. So like when you're in the checkout line at a grocery store or at the store. Antri, yeah. So like actually form them. Because I get cut a lot. And I'm like, I was here first. Okay. So those are 2 suggestions.
What are you doing here? When you go to Jogja, your mission, what are you doing here?
So I help at this English center and I help students with their English.
Who sent you? Who sent you here? Myself.
No, I heard about it from Jamie and I decided to come and help.
Alright. So, is this
I think that's enough. Do you mind leaving your email so we can send you our project?
Yeah. It's K. Oh, do you want me to write it?
Yeah.
Or do you want to write it? Is this for your project or for Facebook? No. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So, Katie, thank you for your time to talk with us.
You're welcome.
I hope we can meet again after you leave Indonesia.
Me too.
See you.
Thank you, Kelly.
You're welcome. Thank you. You too.